Hello, everybody. I'm going to do a redo on that video I made before. I'm probably going to delete it and replace it. Basically an update with the new tax brackets. I'm only using these single filing, single. I'm also not going to put any other deductions for children like earned income credit or other deductions. Anything that I don't say here is obviously excluded. So just because I do math one way here doesn't mean you have the same math. But if you do, I'm going to simplify it for you, hopefully. So the new brackets, the percentages on them are the same, but the windows, the amounts are greater by the amounts over here. It's not the same. I think actually the number that I got dividing them is different than the official announced number. I'm not sure how that works. Doesn't really matter too much. What matters is the posted bracket amounts, the earnings amounts. This also is the standard deduction for a single is up by I think 900 or something. It has to be more than that actually here, but whatever it is. And these numbers are my current, but I'm going to actually dump these for now. I'm just going to put in make-believe numbers. So you have instructions here you can follow if you wanted to do that. Let me actually take this out of here. These are the 22 here is for the last year's tax brackets, and this is how much they grew by. There's a math here for how I built the table, but if you want to copy those formulas, you're welcome to. But here's a legend for the different colors. Doesn't really matter too much. This column is where you would enter your stuff here. This is really just, I have a formula because of my personal stuff, but you would enter that as well. This is half of your self-employment taxes deductible on your gross income. After that, there's really a line in between row 10 and 11. It's called adjustable gross. Then you deduct charity and standard deduction or itemized deduction. And then you get your taxable income. And that's the first instructions here. You could also look at it with the formula. I ordered it out much more complicated than I have to. Really what I need to do is basically the same thing. Then we have this row, which is the most complicated one to explain. You could read that, or you could follow the formula. This is the federal tax on your taxable income. This is not the self-employment Social Security, Medicare tax. This is the general income tax. So we have our taxable minus actually the way I wrote it here, I did first I looked up this number, is looking up taxable in this column and then marching over twice. No, what does it say here? Yeah, like in this column, but by the row number of this, of finding the, what does it say? The highest number lower than or equal to your taxable. So in this case, it would be 41. So to jump over here, get 1,100. In fact, I can use the formulas, evaluate formulas. I'm going to jump it over to calculate that last bit. I'm skipping all that stuff first. So match 1441. That will give us 1100, right? That's what I said. Now the other part is the difference between your taxable and that number that you found. So the difference between 41,000 and 11,000. And multiplied by same index, but this time G2 in this column, we want the corresponding percentage, which is going to be 12%. And that's going to give us, what does it give us? That's the number we want to multiply by 12 is there. That gives us this number here. This is what you would put in as gross. I didn't put it in yet. I didn't get a W2 gross. I didn't get W2 yet. I think, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a W2. I forgot why I have that there now. It might be old numbers. Anyways, then here, this 160,200 is the number, is the maximum taxable income for Social Security and Medicare. It's up from what it used to be. I don't know, it keeps going up every year, probably with inflation. That's explained over here. If W2 gross is greater than, yeah, it's the same thing, mathematically speaking. This right here is the same thing as this. So then 0, in other words, if your 1099 on top of your W2 is greater than 160,200, then 0. If not, then you have to take the lesser and smaller of your taxable times 92%, or what's left after your W2, after the 160,200. If you're doing the what's left, basically something less than your 1099, then you have to multiply that by the oh, did I not put it in here? That's funny. Oh, it's there. It's undo. That's odd. It doesn't show up there. Okay, and you do that, and the that's your taxable for Social Security on your self-employment income. Then you have the tax, which is much simple. If the gross is greater or equal to the maximum taxable, then all you're going to do is take the 1099 for the Medicare only. If your taxable is, if the maximum taxable is greater than your gross, which means your 1099 has to be taxed, then you're going to multiply it by 15%, which is greater, and that's going to include your Social Security tax as well. And this is just a sum. This is getting the percentage, how much of your what is it? How much of your 1099 is being taxed. And that's all. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps. And like and subscribe.